Hello, welcome back to the Wild Game Pursuit. I'm Nolan Skews, and this is my beautiful wife, Sabrina. This week we're going to head to the North Shore, the Arrow, the BWCA, the northeast corner of Minnesota. We're going to try to go for some steelhead, some smelt, maybe find a moose shed. We got a turkey tag, we got a shotgun. We're looking to have a good time. Let's get on the road. No service. Here we picked the spot out on the Onyx, did a bunch of research, went as far as finding an exact island in the middle of the river to camp on. But as soon as we started getting close to the BWCA, no service, no Onyx, no Google Maps. Just like the olden days. And without the technology, I don't know how on earth we're going to find that island in the river. I'm suddenly blind. I have no idea. No idea. I mean, I think I kind of know like the 10-mile vicinity it was in. I don't know. So we may have to reschedule our criteria. We're hoping to start the trip with some moose sheds, but now we're just a couple lost puppies without our Onyx. A couple lost puppies. Spruce grouse. It's not something you see every day. We don't have them to the west a couple hours where we're at. Well, our navigation is gone, but we do have a lot of moose tracks on the side of the road, whether you can see them or not. So we found the right spot. Well, I think I found a moose bed, which is a step up from poop. If you see this spot right here, there's a massive area of brush that is flattened. And I'm down in a very thick swamp. There's moose sign. The moose have trails through here. There's tracks just about everywhere. I found several piles of poo. So they're in here. There's probably an antler in here somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it. Keep going. Let's keep going. No moose sheds. But is this a moose rub? And this isn't chewing. It's definitely rubbed, and it's 6 feet off the ground. I mean, there's moose sign all over the place. Is that a moose rub where he's rubbing his horns? It's the right height, but it's on a trail, which is where the moose prefer to walk. My assumption is that is a moose rub. So we have found everything needed to find a shed. We have all the right ingredients to find a moose antler. So, according to my research, the next thing we find is a moose shed. It's due. We're due for one now. Oh, I'm approaching the truck and I see the door open, so my wife must have made it back okay. And there's the rough grouse. Well, Sabrina didn't find anything. She found a lot of moose sign as well. We're gonna go find a spot to set up camp for the night along the river and hopefully catch some trout on tomorrow morning's trout opener. And now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do for some food. So we didn't bring any food. We're on an expedition. We gotta kill our own food and catch our own food. That's what makes it so much fun. Until you start getting hungry. Then you just want to go back to McDonald's. It's not that far away.
Let's see it.
This is it. That's some good tinder right there. Well, we found a spot to camp for the night. Now we gotta haul our stuff in. Camp right on the river, do a little trout fishing in the morning. We've had a struggle trying to get away from people up here. We like a nice private camp setting, and it was hard to find. Well, we had a couple shots last night and made up camp, and we're just waking up and making coffee, and it's 1 o'clock. So our moose shed, trout, steelhead, and smelt, our success rate is going downward in a plummeting spiral right now. We need to drink some coffee and get to it so we can have some sort of success with one of the things or the other, and just at least a little success. So we're gonna sip on our coffee and get woke up. We had some flying squirrels messing with us last night in the dark, keeping us awake. And it got cold. It was in the low 30s. It was below freezing last night. It was cold. Had to get up about 10 times and stoke the fire, which is what needs to be done when you're sleeping in the woods. Well, we have a trout stream less than 100 yards away from us, so we're gonna drink some coffee, get our pole set up, and try to catch a trout to throw in the frying pan for breakfast, because we haven't eaten anything since about 1 o'clock yesterday, which was the chicken sandwiches at McDonald's. But there is no McDonald's close anymore, so we need to catch some food. I seen a red squirrel when I was getting coffee water out of the river. It was only a few feet away from me. If I would have had my whacker, I think I could have got him, and at least would have been a little breakfast. If I would have brought a BB gun, or if I would have had the revolver on me, then we would have been eating squirrel breakfast for sure. Well, let's get fishing. Well, we've been going at it for a few hours now, and we met some cool people. We got some pointers. We've been seeing some fish surface. We watched our new friends catch a couple with no fish for us. So we struck out on the moose sheds. We struck out on the trout, the brook trout. Now we have just about struck out on the steelhead, although I'm going to take one more cast. Just one more cast. And then it'll be on to our last attempt at some wild game, and that will be smelt tonight. We'll travel 30 miles south to Duluth and maybe to Wisconsin, to Ashland, and try to get some smelt. Well, the steelhead fishing didn't happen. That last cast, I had a nibble. I had a steelhead jump right out of the water after my hook, but he didn't get it. So anyway, we headed 50 miles south. It's after dark now, and the bridge going into Duluth, Minnesota has got hundreds of people standing in the water with nets. So we're gonna get our seines we brought, and we brought a couple throw nets, and we're gonna try to catch some smelt. Let's see how it goes. We walked in and got a smelt. We finally caught something. All right, I'm gonna cut it short. Oh yeah, bring it up. Oh, right, nice.
They were heading for shore.
Nice.
The bucket right here. There's no water right here.
All right, bring your end over. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Look at that!
Oh my goodness!
What a haul! Nice.
We gotta stay deeper. Look at them all flapping around.
Tons of them. Smelt, the last leg on our journey, and we found success. we finally found some success. So we got some meat to bring back. We got 2 buckets right here in Duluth. So we're some happy campers. Thank you for joining the Wild Game Pursuit. Be sure to like and subscribe. We got to go make us a camp for the night somewhere.